Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Greetings, good knight. How may I serve you?
Do you know anything about local brawlers?
Why do you ask?
I like a good punch-up myself, so I'm keen on meeting like-minded fellows.
Then you're in luck, because I'm in charge of all the fights here. You want to join in right now? Or have you any questions?
What are the rules?
Nothing complicated. Don't you worry. First thing, no weapons. Try that once and you're finished. Second, you can't walk away. Jump the fence and that's the end. You lose.
How does it work?
Easy. You come to the others and challenge them. Wager against each other, and if you win, you get your stake back, plus the same again from the fellow you beat.
I like the sound of that.
Don't get carried away though. If you beat someone and then challenge him again, you won't be too keen on betting. Understand?
I want to fight.
Well, if you're as good as you are keen, it'll surely be interesting. But before the two of us start brawling, you have to beat the others.
Who are they? Where can I find them?
Lads from Ujits. Mac, Maple, and Matt. Joseph.
Let's fight.
First, you have to show what you're made of. I ain't gonna bother with some greenhorn. Goodbye. Who's there? Mother of God!
Good God. You look terrible. Did someone attack you?
The fisherman told me you'd be up for a brawl. Is it true?
Aye. If you've a mind to. God be with you. Way off! God!
Let's fight then.
Again.
I don't have enough.
Goodbye.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who's there? Jesus!
Greetings, good knight. How may I serve you?
Are you one of the local pugilists? The fisherman told me you weren't averse to a bit of friendly violence.
I'm glad you showed up. It's been as dull as hell here. Joseph doesn't talk much, and the fisherman is, well, slippery as a fish. See you later. Miss. You fucked up there.
He won't get away! You know how this one ends. You showed him. Thank you, that thieving magpie. And just so you know, I'm...
Thanks.
My, have a look at those melons. Wouldn't they make a fine treat? Feel free to have a knock.
I'm glad to see you.
What's that?
The fisherman sent me to you. Said you'd be up for a brawl.
Is that so? Well, we haven't had any new blood here for a while. But if you want an easier scrap, you should go to Maple or Joseph. I don't like to blow my own trumpet, but I'm damn good. Either way, you'll wager a few groschen, right? See you later. God!
God's save. What can I do for you?
Let's fight.
All right. Good. You put on a pretty good show. Let's spice it up with a few groschen, eh? Goodbye.
Ah! Jesus Christ! Ha!
eat you like a rabbit.
Ha! Oh.
Yeah.
My God, what happened to you? You look like you've been assaulted.
How's the head?
So even strangers know my shame. Come on, then. Come and take a closer look at Vashek the Blockhead.
I'm not here to mock.
So what is it you want?
I promised the head groom that I'd look for pie.
Well, good luck with that. I've been searching half the day, although I have been seeing double ever since that bang on the head, so it's possible I missed something.
Can you describe pie for me?
Long face, 4 legs.
Well, that should narrow it down. Does he have any distinguishing features? Like a colour, for instance?
Sorry, he's a dappled grey, a stallion, and he's really fast. Though that won't help you much.
Quite the opposite. Can you describe pie for me? You did hit your head hard, didn't you?
Yes? Why?
I asked you to describe pie, not every horse in the world.
Sorry, he's a dappled grey,
Quite the opposite. Where did you fall off, Pie?
Just south of here, between the fields and the woods, there's a crossroads where 4 paths meet. It was around there.
4 paths? So we could have gone anywhere.
Now you see my problem.
When was that?
In the morning. Then I staggered about for a while, feeling as rough as a bull's ass. I was glad to stagger back here in the end.
Fine, I'll go and look for him.
Thanks. If you find him, the groom might go easier on me. Oh, and one more thing.
Well?
Pies used to take in the bridal with, so I'd keep to those.
That's useful. Thanks. About the lost horse.
What of it?
When was that?
In the morning. Then I...
Fine, I'll go.
Thanks. If you find him, the groom might go easier on me. Oh, and one more thing.
Well?
Pies used to take in the bridal with, so I'd keep to those.
That's useful. Thanks.
God be with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Heel. So, you want my money? Just try and take it.
That's the end of you.
On again!
Ha ha! Yeah!
Yeah. This'll be the crossroads. So where did Pi go? Ah, still fresh. Ah, still fresh.
Let's see what you think.
Maybe he went this way. It's not like I've got anything better to go on. Ah, still fresh.
Want to earn a bit of coin? And it's safe as houses. There's plenty of coin in it. Blood will be spilled.
Gone weak at the knees, have you?
Come on, you shit!
You're dead. What's the matter? Come on! Bollocks!
Maybe he went this way. It's not like I've got anything better to go on. This could be from Pi.
God save you, good knight. What can I do for you?
Have you seen a horse? A dappled grey?
My old woman saw him, and she didn't catch him, the silly cow. We could have had a feast. The sausages we could have... The grey, you say?
Aye, a dappled grey. Do you eat horse meat often?
We eat whatever comes our way, Goodman. These days a man can't be too fussy.
I see. Well, thanks.
Take care.
What am I doing talking to a pauper like you?
Have you seen a horse running this way? A dappled grey?
I have, by Christ. I was coming with brushwood from the woods, and he almost knocked me down. Just before the farm, at the crossroads.
And did you see which way you went?
South, along the road towards Neuhof.
Thank you for your help.
Good luck, then.
This could be from Pi. Maybe he went this way. It's not like I've got anything better to go on. Maybe he went this way. It's not like I've got anything better to go on. This could be from Pi. Still fresh.
Good God, you look terrible. Did someone attack you?
Have you seen a horse running loose? A dappled grey?
I have indeed. Or at least I did see a riderless horse gallop through here. It went too fast for me to be sure of the color.
Where did you see him?
A short distance down the road, there's a brook. I was there fetching water when that horse gave me the fright of my life.
And where did he run onto?
Well, he splashed about and then ran upstream into the woods.
Much obliged.
My pleasure. Good luck in your search. Take care.
Still fresh.
I'm glad to see you.
Have you seen a horse around here? A dappled grey?
Certainly have. He ran past here heading upstream. Thistle went after him and hasn't come back yet.
Thistle?
A local charcoal burner. None too smart. We call him Thistle.
Right. Well, thank you.
May the Lord watch over you.
God save.
Farewell.
Good God, you...
Have you seen a horse?
Certainly have. He ran past here heading upstream. Thistle.
Thistle?
A local charcoal burner. None too smart. We call him.
Right.
Good luck then. Enough. I warned you.
Yeah. Yeah.
God save you.
I found pie for you.
Dear God! Between ourselves, he was none too cheap. I don't know what I'd have done if he was gone for good. Here's something for your trouble.
Thank you. Just try not to lose him again.
We'll do our best. No one is allowed to creep around here without a light after dark. You were seen doing it, and you'll pay. Well, you won't forget this in a hurry, because it'll take a nice pile of coin to fix it.
You're making a serious mistake.
Well, I thought... Surrender! You've committed a violation. You're under arrest. Good.
God bless you. What troubles you?
Are you Chief Engineer Fafar?
Yes, I am. What can I do for you?
Sir Radzig sent me to be of service to you.
Ah, I'm glad to hear it. It's high time we started putting things to rights. There's been quite enough dithering.
How can I help with these, evil forebodings of yours?
Sir Radzig may make light of it, but a large quantity of silver has been discovered hereabouts, and no one is guarding the Scarlet's mines, the most likely source.
You really think someone could be stealing the silver from the mines? I would have thought that would be quite a job, wouldn't it?
It certainly would. Which is why I'd like you to go and check out not only the mine gallery, but also the yard with the smelter and the waterworks. See what kind of state it's all in, and if anything looks suspicious.
Is that the yard next to the Scarlet's mill?
That's the one. I don't know what state it's in now. There used to be a stock of charcoal and smelted silver there.
A silver store? Could there really be any left?
I doubt it. I'd be surprised if it was still standing at all.
What about these waterworks? What's there?
A stamping mill and washing troughs. They're on the bend in the river below the castle. You can't miss them. There are big tanks and equipment all around.
You said mine gallery. Just one?
Boy, there's such a maze there that it would take a week to crawl through the place. There's only one gallery I'm interested in, at the foot of the hill by a small fish pond.
Why just that one?
Because I was expecting to find a scene there. All the indications pointed to it. So if anyone is stealing silver, it'll be right there.
Should I be expecting trouble then?
Well, I definitely wouldn't treat the job like a visit to church on Sunday. You could find yourself facing that pack of hungry dogs trailing the army, or a band of brigands.
I see. Well, you and Sir Radzig can rely on me. Well, I'd say there's real grounds for your forebodings. I heard from one Scarlet's miner that someone may have found something there and didn't report it.
I knew it. That bastard Namoy and his cronies. Christ above. I want the lot of them clapped in irons.
The lot of them? How many are there? A dozen? 2 dozen? How am I to arrest them all?
Yes. You're quite right. It'll be enough to take Nemoy. He's a serpent leading the others on the path of evil.
So I should look in the mine, and if anyone's there and I find Nemoy, I should bring him to you in irons.
Exactly. But proceed with caution. The punishment for stealing the king's silver is burning at the stake. Those people will be capable of anything if cornered, even murder.
That's all clear. I'll get going.
Goodbye. Take care.
God save you, Henry.
Baked goods fresh from the oven. Come and get them.
Vegetables, fruits, apples, cucumbers, onions. Come get them.
I'm honored that an...
Good luck then.
Yeah.
Ah! Hey! Watch out! Bloody fool.
Good health to you. Take care.
Good day to you.
I'd like to...
So what are you...
a bit of everything.
I'm sure you'll be extremely satisfied.
I'll slay you, you... Is that the best you can do? Yeah.
Is that the... I'll find you, you cur. You can't hide from me.
Shit!
Is that the best you can do?
No, kurwa!
Your end is nigh!
Curse it!
You awesome.
Looks like they smashed things up nicely.
What was that?
Bring it on! You fucked up there! Straight to hell! Dear God! Yo! I'm going to. Yeah! You're dead!
This is in surprisingly good condition.
Yeah.
This doesn't look too bad. I guess those bastards didn't want to get soaked. Seems they had a good go at wrecking this, but it's still standing.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Henry's come to see us. Good day.
God save Henry.
What are you doing here?
What do you mean?
Why are you lurking round here instead of going home?
We are home. We live here.
But Sir Radzig led all the survivors away from here.
Well, those who lived around the castle, maybe. But the mine shafts here are packed with dead bodies.
Why are you here?
Maybe because we've got nowhere else to go.
Some of your neighbours are in Rattay.
And are they doing well there?
They're getting by.
We get by here, so why go and rely on the charity of strangers?
What's happened here?
They raided the place. Haven't you heard?
But that was weeks ago.
What of it? Nobody's come back so far, and we can't keep the place running on our own.
Good luck, then.
Why are you waking me? Go away.
I'm in no mood for a chat.
My humble greetings. How may I help you?
What's a woman doing here with all these men?
Why shouldn't I be? I'm as scared to stick my nose outside as any man.
You could all take refuge in Sasau or Ratoi.
And what if something happens to us along the way? What if we run into a pack of cutthroats? What then?
But that could...
Don't bother someone else.
Besides, the rest of them will have to come back here eventually. The mines can't stand idle forever. We'll make do here until then.
Where's your husband?
What do you want of him?
I want to ask him what's going on here.
Well, then you'd best start praying. He got killed when they stormed Scarlet's.
Oh, very sorry.
So am I. He was a good man. So you'll have to make do with asking me.
What's been happening here?
Apart from us losing everything, living in fear of sticking our noses outside and waiting for folk to come back again.
Yes?
Nothing.
So why didn't you say that straight away?
Why should I? You bluff your way in here and start asking questions like you own the place, and it never crosses your mind you might not be welcome.
But I'm only...
Only what?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that.
Well, perhaps you didn't. But nothing ever happens here. If anyone hears anything, we run and hide like rabbits. And otherwise, we just sit on our asses.
What are you doing here?
Why are you so interested?
I'm curious.
Curiosity killed the cat. That's no reason at all.
I meant no offence. I'm just interested.
So?
I'm not after anything else, really.
So why are you harassing us? Goodbye.
You really have no business.
How are you, Hen?
Greetings.
What are you doing here?
Not so fast, lad. I'm in charge round here, so I'll do the asking. And the question is, what are you doing here? Come to steal the silver, have you?
I've come on the warrant of Sir Radzig and Master Fafar to look around. So tell me why you're loitering here and not with your master.
Why would I be with him? He ran off and left us here for the cutthroats and starvation. We're just lucky we managed to hide and find some supplies.
But his actions saved a lot of people. How would it have turned out if he'd stayed and the people with him?
Many would have died because of it. Some by the sword, some starved to death. But the main thing is the master's got away safe.
I don't want to argue with you. I'm here to look around, so just tell me what you know.
Only one of the northern tunnels is open. I've got one of my men standing guard by it. Tell him then I sent you and he let you in. God be with you.
I don't talk to strangers.
You
and bother someone else. Go and bother someone else. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
How are you, Henry? What? What do you want?
Nimoy sent me.
Nimoy sent you? But he knows what it's like down there.
He does. And he says if I want to risk getting buried underground, he won't stand in my way. So I'm going in.
All right, if Nimoy sent you, then go. But if something happens to you, it's your own fault.
Right. You've all made that clear.
Hey, you there! What have you done?
Me? It wasn't me. It must have been one of your lot pushed him down the shaft.
If you hadn't come sniffing around, none of this would have happened.
What's my being here got to do with it? What the fuck's been going on? Whatever it is, now you've got a murder to answer for.
Only if someone finds out.
I'm here by order of Sir Radzig and Master Fafar. Stealing the king's silver will get you burned at the stake.
Nobody's been stealing any silver here.
We'll see about that soon enough. But if I were you, I'd make a run for it before I get out of here. I don't intend to go chasing across the province after anyone.
Don't believe him! He can't do anything from down there! There's more of us, and he doesn't know his way around!
God save you, Henry. I'm honored that you should come to me.
What are you doing here?
What's it to you?
I mean, no offense. Just asking.
What do you think we're doing here? Hiding and waiting until someone comes back to Skalitz.
And why don't you head off to Sassau or Talmberg?
Do you think none of us have tried? Nobody ever came back. So here we sit and wait. Good luck then.
Good day. See you later.
Yeah.
Greeting. Good morning. God be with you.
No one stayed behind here but you. Why didn't you run while you could?
I hardly know myself. Maybe I just wanted to let you know we weren't all villains here.
And why were you here in the first place? Why did you want to kill me?
We were holed up here. And also, we were helping Nemai mine the silver.
But that's a capital crime. And besides, it's a hell of a job. A dozen of you could hardly manage it.
Just before the raid, we hit on a vein of pure silver. That's much easier to deal with. So when the killers came through here, some folk left, and those who stayed were the ones who knew about it.
You too?
They talked me into it. Because I helped my man with the smelting. I can do it as well as he could.
But why did you agree? Don't you know you could burn at the stake for it?
What's the difference between dying of starvation or at the stake?
But if you'd gone to Ratai or Sasau...
And then what? They killed my husband, and I'd have to find another. And now I have nothing. So who'd want me? Everything we put aside is gone.
But that's no reason to do something so drastic.
Lad, you don't know how the world is. Long before anyone shows interest, I'll have a hill for a belly. And people will talk, whether the child was made in wedlock or not. But if I had a decent dowry, I might even get to pick and choose.
Did you see what happened here? Who pushed Nemoi down the shaft?
There's no point lying about it, I suppose. I was the one who pushed him. But I didn't mean to push him all the way down. It was just that he kept shouting how if we killed you, we'd get our peace and calm back, and we'd be able to mine some more.
But what?
No one wanted to. They all wanted to leave. That's why we moved up here. People don't get on with one another for too long down there.
I can well imagine.
I don't think Nemai ever cared much for people. Not even about the silver. It was as if all he truly cared about was doing as much harm as he could.
You probably did the right thing. So what am I to do with you now?
Do you mean to make me regret I didn't flee?
I don't know. You didn't steal any silver, or did you?
None. It all ended up in one keg, because Nemoi knew some man that would buy it.
And what did he do with it? You can't hide a keg of silver under your cloak.
How should I know? But they say Nemai had known the fellow a while. He'd most likely been stealing for some time.
And where's the keg now?
I don't know. It was buried in some heap around here, but maybe it got passed on by now. They never let me in on that side of things.
I need to bring someone who can bear witness to what happened here. I'll take you to Ratai.
You can tell them yourself. You can't really want to drag me off to a town where I might end up burned at the stake. I can see I should have run.
Well, that's the rule of law. Where would the world be without justice?
You're such a coward. That justice of yours isn't as just as you think. Especially when you're poor.
God be with you.
God be with you, lad. What can I do for you?
I'm here about the mine.
Excellent. So what did you find out?
It's been plundered and wrecked, but everything can be fixed. It'll be quite a job, but at least it won't have to be rebuilt from scratch.
That's a weight off my mind. And did you see anyone there? Thieves or suspicious types?
Nemoy and his gang were stealing silver there.
The vermin. I thought as much. Did you bring him here?
I tried to, but he was having none of it. He didn't want to burn, so he tried to kill me.
Well, I'm glad he didn't succeed. But now I won't be able to find out anything. Oh, well, can't be helped, I suppose.
About my reward for the investigation.
Yes, of course. Actually, I don't believe any reward was mentioned. On the other hand, you've surveyed everything as I asked, and that deserves a groschen or two.
And the silver is still there somewhere.
Well, that is good. It'll take us a while to find it, but you deserve something for that as well.
And I brought a captive.
Yes, and thanks to that, we might learn something. You certainly deserve a little extra for that.
And they tried to murder me.
Yes, of course. It's a sad world we live in. I'm sure you deserve a little extra coin for it.
It's been a pleasure.
Good. There you go, then.
That hardly seems worth what I've been through.
You're right. Here's a little more to be going on with. Take care.
Welcome.